Industry 4.0 has been launched since about more than 10 years ago. So do you think it is still relevant?
Yes, I think it's still relevant.
So why do you think that is still relevant, and what are the main essential skill or knowledge that one should have in order to ride on this Industry 4.0 wave? Because it's still propagating. What are the things that we can have? What are the essential skill or knowledge that one should have in order to ride on this IR4 wave?
Okay, for that one, it involves a lot of skill. So if you want to know more,
let's have
Sembangaiot.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Very good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. So thank you for watching Let's Sembang AIoT. You are tuning to this Jom Let's Sembang AIoT. Myself, Cecily.
Yeah, and Daniel.
Yeah, me again. And then we are on this. We are in this Friday afternoon. Yeah, Friday afternoon. We are still sharing the same this Sembang with you on this AIoT. But yeah, to start off with this topic today, I think we are going to talk about the Industry 4.0. Yeah, Industry 4.0. I think that was the core thing that we were talking. Without the Industry 4.0 main topic, I think AI or IoT is not very relevant. Because of that, you require smart technology, because the whole thing about this Industry 4.0 with this digital transformation or industrial transformation require the smart technologies, for example, AI, IoT, robotics, and so on. There are many of them. So these are the areas that allow you to drive or allow you to, with the adoption of this smart technology, then the transformation will take place. That is the whole thing about the whole industrial transformation or IR4 main core objective. Yeah. So let's start with this Industry 4.0. Okay. When is it exactly when it was announced?
It was announced at year 2011.
Oh, that was about 14, 15, almost 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
13 years ago. So it's still relevant. Of course, it is relevant. You know why? Because when we go to some of the factory, or we talk to some of partners and or some of the customer also, some of them, especially in the Southeast Asia side, we are still talking, especially as SME, we are still talking about, we want to go smart factory, we want to do smart manufacturing, we want to create a digital factory. The same old thing is still repeating. Maybe if it's not pandemic, I think the thing would have started already earlier. Earlier. But because of pandemic, what do you think? Is pandemic giving this transformation a challenge or delaying the whole process? Or is it helping to make this a process earlier?
I think pandemic has slowed down the process.
Slow down, yeah.
But at the same time, some of the industry that gain some benefit from this pandemic, and then they develop very fast.
So there are two sides of that. One of them is actually slowing down some of this process, but depends on which industry. Some industry actually benefited a lot, and because of that also, because of the pandemic also, autonomous become more important, because at one time, if let's say you require people to run that because you are being locked down, this is another area where the manufacturing people, owner, they are worrying. That's why this industrial transformation will actually somehow being triggered by this pandemic. Because we got locked down, but I do have a process that can run autonomously, less people. Don't you think it's good?
Yeah.
That is another part. That's why every bad thing sometimes it lies in some wagey, whatever is that, some opportunities, some opportunities. So that is the whole topic about. Of course, when we speak about this industrial transformation with the smart technology adoption and so on, it cannot run away from some of the things that we were, what our topic is showing, or what is our title of this Sembang is about. It cannot run away from AI and IoT, because when we talk about Industry 4.0, there are many things not only relate to automation, but it needs autonomous. What is autonomous? Autonomous is you have to have system that firstly they are automated by itself, but then they are also connected. With this connection also, from a process to process, from a system to system, they can do decision by itself. That is autonomous part of that. So from there only you are able to achieve something like the full IR4 kind of process, which is fully automated, fully autonomous, and so on. These are the area. So coming back to our this topic today, we want to see if IR4 is so relevant. Actually, IR5 2 years ago already kick-started, but I haven't seen any solid paper being published yet. But IR4 is going to be very relevant, because without IR4 you don't talk about IR5 because some of them also you still on IR 2.0 or 3.0. So these are the things that we want to see. Let's say you want to do this industrial transformation, if you want to speed up the Industry 4.0, if you are one of the member in the manufacturing, or you are one of the individual who want to go into this field or industrial field, so what are the essential things that you should have in order to blend or blend well with this this whole process? This is the main topic that we want to talk about. Of course, from here, there are actually 4 core technologies in the whole this industrial transformation process, or IR4 process. One of them, of course, is going to be industrial IoT. Why is this industrial IoT still a core technologies in this Industry 4.0?
Okay, so the IoT is your first data source, where you can get all your equipment data, your sensor data. So all these data are very important for the next process.
So data, sensor data, or equipment data, or machine data, or process data. This is the very common source. Because when you speak about data, at the end of the day, it's going to relate to something to do with this analytic, or AI analytic, or something like that. That is a core part of the autonomous, where you can apply, especially on this. One of the principle in the IR4 is this decentralized decision making. Decentralized. So these are the autonomous need to be take on. That's why industrial IoT is one of the core technologies right now, because it's also about the connectivity. Connectivity is very important, especially you want to get sensors, machines connected to system, and then branch out to human being and so on. So along the way in this industrial 4.0, the IoT becoming one of the key part. Some of the communication protocol that you have gone through, for example, the MQTT become very famous. MQTT protocol is becoming very famous. And then the Web API also was one of them. It's very famous. And OPC UA, OPC started in way back in the SCADA time. It's very long history, but during that process, OPC UA being introduced, that has become one of the standard of the IR4. And then there are many more communication protocol. For example, there's one called coax, something related to different way of talking, between the machine and machine, or we call it M2M. Previously, we talked about M2M. Right now, these are the common protocol that is being used, in the whole IoT field. So IoT, we speak about connectivity, and there's one part. There's one part about if let's say you talk about manufacturing, there are many PLC around in the production floor, right? So so far, what are the key tools? You think what are the key software tools that's available on the IoT right now so far?
Key software tools. Okay.
On a gateway level, we talk about IoT, we speak about gateway level, or maybe you can.
Okay. On the gateway level, usually if you want to get some data from the PLC, you can either through a SCADA software,
some embedded SCADA software,
or some open source software like the NoRate.
That is a very powerful, what they call open source kind of platform. And also, you can also write your own you can write your own Python code or C++ code. Hear us. Yeah, I think you can hear us. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this Let's Sembang AIoT. Yeah, we are on back, right? Because just now there was some interruption. So talking about machine learning, we are talking about this data analytic and AI. Maybe Kelong, do you want to describe a little bit on this why data analytic and AI become also one of the core technologies in this IR4 process?
Okay, so when we talk about the AI part, so before this we have the machine learning. So all the data that you have, then you need to, when you want to get some pattern or to get some information from your data, usually people you will use the machine learning to try to understand how the data looks like. Is there any hidden information inside? And then after that, when the deep learning starting, then people start using the deep learning for the computer vision task. And then even for some data analytic tasks, they also use the deep learning to do it because the performance is better than the machine learning. And then even for now, the latest technology, the generative AI, even can do better compared to the previous two methods. Yeah, so all this AI thing can help you to autonomous the entire process. They can make the decision by themselves if you trust their decision.
Okay, so that's why when we trace back to the autonomous part, or we call it autonomy, the very important decision making, still the AI will do the decision making. Of course, in the whole AI process, there are a lot of this effort that you need to do. So fine tuning is another thing. The last session also we talked about generative AI again. I think generative AI, for example, like LLM or some others, field of generative AI is also one of our focus of our topic, from time to time, because whenever there's some new thing coming up, then we will try to relate and try to speak about this topic and also share with you. So again, thank you for joining us this afternoon. So I hope if you have any idea at all, please do give us some comment and also give us some ideas. What are the things that you want to know more, and then especially related to this our topic on AI and IoT. Of course, today we are relate that to the smart manufacturing IR4 process and so on. So speaking about AI, we have basically few branches. I think mainly two branches. One of it is more on computer vision. As you know, right now, Kenneth was telling me the computer vision AI side, there are a lot of things it's being slowed down already. People moving on to Gen AI, because the connecting thing is a Gen AI. But I think for me, I think that computer vision AI or deep learning AI is still a very good fundamental to capture. You need to have that in order to do the rest. Otherwise, you will end up, because when it comes to Gen AI, practically you don't need to do much. Everything is so the back end concept that you don't know. So that will actually limit you, in terms of understanding the whole system or things like that. That's why I think we still bank on this core technology, computer vision AI. The other branch is the machine learning AI. This is called more of a rule based, or more of a it's a machine learning. It's algorithm based and something like that. That's really there are two main fields. Of course, Gen AI come in. I don't know where to park, but I think Gen AI will blend all of them together and then come up with something again. That is about the whole thing about AI right now. So the third thing about the core technologies will be still automation, because you see what we are facing is when we talk to some of our customers, then when they have an application, they have this AI thing going on, but at the end of the day, they still need to connect to the current automation in order to get the thing moving, or you need to get the outcome. The automation part is still very important. That's why automation and robotics, become one of the key technology point, where in a previous session we do talk about robotics, and also autonomous mobile robot. With this cutter robot also, we have one sharing. If you want to refer to our past video, there is something talking about autonomous mobile robot. And so automation as a whole, you cannot just put it aside. It's playing in a very important part in the whole ecosystem, in this industrial transformation. So that's the third thing. Of course, the last core technologies will be that part we also covered before, cybersecurity. Why is this cybersecurity is very very important in this framework?
Okay, so the cybersecurity. Okay, imagine if you have an application that is very critical for everyone. For example, it's very critical for a city. Let's say you implement a smart traffic junction. So if someone hack into your system and disturb all the timing, so I think the city cannot run anymore. Everything will be stopped.
That is one of the big risks. What about in the manufacturing? What are the possibility of this cyber security? Why is this important in this manufacturing?
So if let's say the hacker hack into your machine, and then you can control your machine. You lock down your machine.
I think
your machine cannot produce
it's
anything.
not easy not easy. So let's talk about the common one. Let's say a small factory, they have this unified install. They have an accounting system, they have a manufacturing system, and then the ERP software, all those things. So what kind of security level that at least you think they have to apply? What are the equipment, or what are the security measures that they should just roughly
so at least the data that they send out or receive must be encrypted.
Okay, if you go outside, it has to be let's say for your web access, it has to be HTTPS, encrypted, and then certain sign certificate.
If you want to log in to somewhere,
at least you need to have a certificate.
Username, password.
What about firewall?
A firewall is to block some unauthorized access.
Actually, we sometimes talk about this security. We forgot about this firewall. Firewall is still a very first level of defense for you. Yeah. So especially some of the port that you're not supposed to open, you open up, then you are asking for trouble. In one day. Me and Gillian, I think we have experimented many cases. Even we park in the data center. There are people who come in and do. That system is not popular at all, but people will come and disturb.
Yeah.
They are able to come in and disturb. These are the things. So I think, okay, start from the antivirus, start from a firewall, start from some security system certified or certification, the kind of thing, when you want to connect to outside world, especially cloud, publishing data, access to the data. These are the key thing. Of course, you want to go more advanced. That was the intruder detection system. There are many layers that you can apply. Yeah. So I think on the broadband itself, TM has got certain level of security somehow, especially on the router. But if you open up, then you don't mistakenly open all the port and then no firewall, then it's a issue. Okay, let's talk about this cybersecurity. Okay, let's come back. These are the core technologies. Let's come back to the manufacturing side. Manufacturing side, we have so-called there's one very famous lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing talking about maximizing your efficiency or reducing or minimizing the wastage. Yeah, a very systematic way of govern these two areas, and also a kind of continuous improvement in your process and things like that. A very systematic way of improving your process. Now, these are covered by a lean manufacturing. So in the lean manufacturing, where most of the these manufacturing or manufacturers still are practicing this kind of method. So that's why, in order to do digital transformation, or in order to do the industrial transformation or get into the IR, you need to get this lean manufacturing system, to allow the adoption of a smart technology so that it can do more autonomous, because previous lean manufacturing maybe is still semi-auto. You still need a lot of people do recording and so on. Digitization is not there. So that's why with the applying of AI and IoT in this area, that will help you to transform or to smoothen up the IR4 process implementation. So having said about this part, so of course there is a system that we always trying to. I think in our session we talk about OEE. Yeah, OEE is one of the subsystem of the whole lean manufacturing. It's required for you to. It's kind of a system or tracker that able to measure the current efficiency or current effectiveness of your process, to tell you the numbers and KPI, and then in our this OEE system, we have this AIoT OEE Insight Connect that able to publish or to capture some of the reason why, and why this about 6 losses main 6 losses, why is this machine down These are the applying of technologies in this area. Yeah, so we also have this one of the AI part, that we are currently working on to allow you to even do some prediction or some forecasting, about how your this KPI should be. What are the action plan that you can apply? This area is also another side of thing that I think from a core technology to the current manufacturing, how can you get them to transform for your company? Yeah. So these are the areas that we. So coming back to the very big main topic today, what are the essential skills? Let's say, let me ask you, if a fresh graduate just came out, I study mechanical engineering, or I study some subject, electronics engineering. So when first I come into this manufacturing side, I want to go into this particular sector in the manufacturing. What are the things that they should equip? You think, let's say, as relate to IR4, of course, what are the things that they should have?
IR4. They need to have some understanding how the IoT works.
Okay, this is related to the core technologies.
Yeah. Then the AI.
AI is also one of the core technologies.
How the AI can help them, or what the AI capable to do.
Yes.
And then after we have the IoT, AI, then next we want to make the thing become autonomous, right? So the AMR part, so how to make.
So he has to have a understanding of what are the current technology that is available, so that when he go into the company, he know how to apply or how to connect this technology to help the company to transform, especially on the IR4 part. Yeah, so that is one thing. What about those already in the factory working, but they are not, but the company want to do industrial transformation, you know, but they are on a technician level or engineer who is working on the production only. What are the things that they because they have got a better advantage because he know the process. But sometimes maybe there are lack of this part of the technology thing that can do. What are the main thing that you think they should start learning or start working on that?
For me, they just same as the fresh graduate.
So tap on to some of the technology available. Yeah. So okay. So because the whole industrial transformation requires some back-end process. This back-end process require you to have some ICT knowledge. Yeah. But whether or not you write your own program, maybe not. Yeah. Let the programmer do. But you must have a very clear concept how this thing is being connected, how you can transform, how can you make autonomous, how can you manage the whole system, within your reach. Because technology is advancing so fast. Sometimes certain things like, for example, Gen AI thing, you still need to do a lot of fine tuning. Not just put there, you expect it to work. No. Yeah. It's data driven, and then it has to do a lot of things. Of course, having said about skill and things like that, you also need some soft skill, of course, but we are not going to discuss touch about this soft skill. Soft skill is talking about your project management skill or management skill all this thing. I think that is that's why I think for people, business person who study management before they come into this field, what they need to do, they know management, but they do not know what are the available technology that connect the IR4. So maybe these are the areas that we can learn also. So I think today we want to just run a very quick one, but I hope you are enjoying some of the topic that we will discuss today. And thank you for joining us. But I have one, me and 𝐀𝐿𝐿 is doing this AIoT masterclass. Yeah, so that is very relevant to current needs in the industry. Yeah, so we only focus on IoT, industrial IoT, AI, and the real world applications that we have. So we are going to run a small webinar, to talk about this topic, and then also we will share some of the key technologies, things that we are working on, and so on. So you can, if you are interested to know more about that, you can scan the QR code also. So we will be having a more time or more chance of us communicating together in this area. And then definitely there are many other things in this webinar that you can learn. Yeah, you can learn and have an idea how to do that. Yeah. So with that, I think we just want to. Do you have any other thing to say to the audience? No. So thank you very much for watching. Yeah. So if you like this, you find this channel relevant, please do help us to like, subscribe, and also share. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.